Okay, so now we're going to look at pressure button, how to set your pressure button up. So your pressure button, and you do get different ones again, but what's common to them all is they have this collar, right? So it actually has a little grub screw in it, you see there. So what we want to do is undo that so that that collar will move, okay? So this is maybe not bang on from your perspective, but basically what I want to do is show you how to set this up. So first of all, set your tension in your button. So on this particular one, there's a little grub screw at the back here, which I've already undone. Right, I'm just tightening up again. So I undid that so that I could adjust this. So this one moves in and out, and inside here there's a spring. So as I move it in, I'm compressing the spring, which makes it harder for this to compress. So what I would suggest when you're just getting started, when you get your button, screw it right up tight, count the amount of turns, yeah? Screw it all the way back out again, count the amount of turns, and then screw it back in halfway, and that will give you a sort of medium tension on this, and it's enough to get you started. And again, when you start tuning bows properly, you can then muck about with that later on. At the moment, we just want to get your bow set up so that you can shoot, okay? So this here is going to screw through the hole that we looked at earlier. So I'm just going to put that through, and you should be able to see the end of it emerging here if I take it over further than it needs to go. So that's the end of it, just coming through there. Okay, so get your arrow and knock it on the string and sit it on the arrow rest against the button. So now you can see from here, there is the end of the arrow, and you can see that it's pointing way over. What we want to do is adjust that button backwards, or back away again, so that the point of that arrow here comes to the point where it's just slightly, now if you're a right-handed shooter, you'll want it slightly to the right of the string. If you're a left-handed shooter, you'll want it slightly to the left of the string. Is that right? Hang on. Sorry, no, right-handed shooter to the left, left-handed shooter to the right. Okay, so I'm just going to use my finger pressure against this just so that it tracks back as I move the button. Hopefully, from your perspective, what you're going to see is the end of the arrow moving over. So where are we? There's the end of the arrow there. I'm looking at the wrong thing, hang on. Yeah, so I want it about here. So where's the... Yeah, I'm going to want it about there. So I just get that to there. And then what I'm going to do is tighten this collar or turn it so that it actually comes up against the side of the bow here. Yeah, and then I'm just going to use my little Allen key to tighten up the grub screw. Right, so that's the button now set. So when I've put my bow into my bag in storage, I don't want to leave that button sticking out here. So I can actually now just unscrew that. And that button, that collar is now fixed. Yeah. So it's not going to go anywhere. So I can put that into storage. Next time I need it, I can just screw it back in. Just screw it in tight, the way it was, and we'll be ready to shoot. And that's how you set up a button.